Wait, Goku should be here right now. Let me look at my phone.
Get my knife, that like button, subscribe.
Oh, nah, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. We're cooked.
Ryomen Sukuna, a person that I don't really have to introduce because we all know that's the king of curses. Whether it be the Heian era or 2022, you know every time Sukuna's on screen, he's going to bring manslaughter and mayhem. Well, not always on screen. Rest in peace, my goat. But today, I'm gonna delve into something I never thought I'd say about Sukuna. I'm gonna go through each and every arc in Jujutsu Kaisen and see whether or not Sukuna was always the king of curses, or was he just the king of frauds who was a mild inconvenience? If you guys want to see more of this ranking how useless a character is series, make sure to give him a knife, that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment for the algorithm, and let's dive in. Now, my criteria for Sukuna is a little bit more different than I would judge any other sorcerer of the modern day. Here, I'll be analyzing how influential Sukuna was as a villain throughout each arc. Yup, just straight mayhem. If I see anything of Sukuna helping Yuji at one point, I'm deducting points. Now, starting off with the introduction arc, I feel so sorry for Sukuna, but you're going straight to useless. This is probably one of the worst starts I've ever seen out of any of these series. But yeah, you're going straight to useless Sukuna. Now, let me cook, alright? When Sukuna basically got reincarnated after Yuji ate a finger of him, we see that he destroyed one of the curses there. Well, that's great, alright? That curse was beating up on Megumi, so incidentally, that was helping us. But after this, Sukuna said that he was gonna murder everyone, blah 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 blah, you know, classic villain cliches. However, before Megumi even had the chance to up the pole with Mahoraga, GOJO comes in. And GOJO just makes a fool out of Sukuna, literally using him as like a dummy. What's even worse, before Sukuna could actually do anything, Yuji reverts back and gains control, so Sukuna, bro, he looked like the king of frauds just off of that, alright? So yeah, straight to useless you go. Next up is Nobara's arc, and you can see that he's just really asleep. Like, we know that Sukuna's here, but he's just sleeping, I guess. The fallen one really fell off. Yeah, straight to useless you go again. Next up, we got the Cursed Womb arc, and here, I just gotta say, I take back everything what I said, alright? You know, Sukuna, he got that aura, because this arc, he went crazy. After Yuji nearly dies from a special grade curse, we see Sukuna reincarnate and just completely demolish the curse without any effort whatsoever. However, his madness doesn't stop there. When he finds Megumi and, you know, is about to run the ones with him, he decides to take out Yuji's heart, effectively killing him no matter what when he switches. And after dragging Megumi through city blocks left and right, effectively he does kill Yuji in the end and force him to make a contract, which does lead more into his favor. So yeah, just this arc, Sukuna, masterclass. You're going into that King of Curses category right there. Next up is the Junpei arc, and this arc I'll put Sukuna in the mild presence tier. Funnily enough, he helped Yuji this arc more than he did antagonize him. Of course, this wasn't on purpose, but still. When Yuji was pleading with Sukuna to help heal Junpei, Sukuna, obviously, with Mahito, started laughing at him because, like, bro, we're curses, bro. We don't care about helping people. However, after thinking about this more, you realize that Sukuna, even though how strong he is at that point, he couldn't actually heal Junpei if he wanted to. Mainly because unlike RCT, which can be healed, Mahito tampering with your soul cannot be healed at all. So, you know, that was permanent, and Sukuna laughing at him just made it even worse for Yuji. And later on, you see that when Yuji broke into Mahito's domain, we see that Sukuna incidentally, without obviously being on purpose, he actually attacked Mahito, which did save Nanami and Yuji. So yeah, this arc, Sukuna didn't really do anything to antagonize the cast or hurt the cast, so I'll put him in mild presence. Now for the death painting arc, I will have to put Sukuna in annoying. This arc, Sukuna didn't really do much besides the Megami Glaze. Oh my god, he's 15, hop off! But when they did come back with a cursed finger, Sukuna did eat it, so he did get stronger. So I guess that's a dub for him, I guess, being a villain, you know, stealing, we can add that. So yeah, he's just basically annoying. He didn't really hurt anybody. Now for the Shibuya Incident arc. Ooh, baby, it's time. After getting reincarnated by Jogo sticking fingers in his mouth, we can see that Sukuna just ran the train on him. No diddy. And this is the same Jogo that packed up a fraction of our strongest fighters. After Megumi summoned Mahoraga on the brink of death, we do see that Sukuna does heal him for later purposes, but then him and Mahoraga get at it. And low-key, after thinking about it, it's a great thing that Sukuna did that, because Mahoraga would have been a genuine problem if anyone weaker than him fought him at Shibuya, because he would have just kept on adapting and adapting. But that's great until you realize the aftermath of the battle. The pure destruction and mayhem over Shibuya was unquantifiable. Of course, the subways downstairs were fine, but once you got upstairs, it looked like practically half the map didn't load. But it did load, it's just that it's all gone. Because when Sukuna popped his domain and put Fuga, right, inside of the domain, it blew apart everything, cut apart everything, and it even got Inumaki's arm. I know some people don't care about Inumaki, but like still, like, you know, that's important, I guess. A part of his ability, you feel me? I know Restless Gambler don't care about Inumaki. He stay hating on him. Why is he hating on a disabled person? Yo, chat, somebody check him, bro. The damage that Sukuna left on Yuji in Shibuya, both physically and mentally, shaped him forever in the rest of the series. So yeah, in my opinion, he's going straight to that King of Curses tier, no doubt. Now for the Culling Games, Sukuna is also going into that King of Curses tier, no doubt. With Sukuna taking one of the biggest gambles in the series, which is, you know, breaking his binding vow with Yuji, we see that it did pay off in the end, because, you know, he got the 10 Shadows technique, probably the most broken thing in this series besides Infinity. And hey chat, you know what they say, 99% of gamblers lose before they win big. And after Sukuna won big, he cashed out, alright? The first thing that he did was knock Yuji through several buildings with a single punch. I know since the start of the series, Sukuna's been waiting to do that to Yuji for so long. He must have felt satisfied beyond belief. However, that satisfaction fell short because Angel out of nowhere hits Sukuna with the Jacob's Ladder. You know what I'm saying? That holy light. And this honestly took so much damage to Sukuna that he had to play in method act like he's Megumi, which is honestly pretty sad because like you would never see GOJO doing that, no sir. But Angel honestly is pretty stupid for this because somehow she fell for this, which allowed Sukuna to hit her with that FNAF Foxy jump scare and bite a piece of her arm off, effectively nerfing her for the rest of the series. After Yuji gets that Heian-era Zenkai boost and teams up with Maki to take on Sukuna, it seems that Sukuna is just lightheartedly taking them on, without even using a domain expansion or anything like that. However, just like Angel, Urame comes out of nowhere and hits them with that maximum technique, Dead Calm, which freezes both Maki and Yuji in place, at least for a little time, before they can make their villain getaway and laugh at Yuji. I don't know about y'all, but I'm putting Sukuna in that King of Curses territory. Because before this, I didn't really feel dread like this, like hopelessness before. But Sukuna, he showed it to me alright. He put it inside me alright. Pause. From Sukuna's pull-up game to just the fights and his exit, ooh, masterclass. However, if you want to see a true masterclass performance, you gotta go to the Shinuku Showdown arc, because here you will never see a villain do it like Sukuna ever. Aizen, who? Doflamingo, who? Madara, or let me chill. Like, oh my goodness, Sukuna ran the gauntlet like no other. Wait, before we start, people gonna question, what about Yorozu, right? She was there too. Man, we don't give a shit, bro. Ain't nobody care about Yorozu. What she did? Give Sukuna his rattle, bro? Ain't nobody care, bro. She actually got negative plot relevance, bro. I'm crying. Hey, but let's move on to fights that actually matter, right? GOJO versus Sukuna. Generational fight. I could tell you right now, both of them were trying their hardest. Some people think that Sukuna was holding back. Yes, he was holding back a form, but he was trying his hardest, bro. I ain't never seen Sukuna stress this much until the latest chapter where we see Yuji say that he could kill Sukuna. Like, he was stressing during that fight, bro. But TLDR, with the Mahoraga adaptation complete, Sukuna off-screen my GOAT GOJO. Oh my god, how'd I get them mixed up? After this, we see Sukuna run the gauntlet between Yuji, Higuruma, Kashimo, Maki, Yuta, not Hikari. That dude's still stalling Urame. Oh my goodness, can he get on the battlefield? But, you know, even Miguel came. I didn't even know Miguel was still alive, but it is what it is. Like, bro, it's crazy, though. It's really crazy how he just ran the gauntlet on the entire verse. And even then, some people have to they have to come back, and they still lost. Like, Yuta, how you come back in another man's body and you still lose, bro? But really, I would be doing Sukuna a disservice if I put him anywhere less than the peakest of peak, the toppest of the tier, the king of curses himself. Well, the king of curses tier, but you get what I mean. Ever wanted your room to light up like Fuga? Wait, no, not like that. And guess what? Your room can with these Sukuna LEDs. Well, there's not only just Sukuna, there's GOJO, Zoro, and so much more stuff you could buy. You could get yourself a hoodie, phone case, swords, jewelry, so much variety I could barely breathe. All these amazing anime accessories all at Anime Express. And click the link down below or use code TACT10 to get 15% off your order. Who wouldn't want that?
Not me.
Now back to the video. And yeah, this seems to be my tier list on ranking how useless Sukuna is in every Jujutsu Kaisen arc. Honestly, out of every video so far, he has the biggest comeback, alright? At the start, he was doing terrible. But if you guys want to see more ranking how useless a character is series, make sure to give him a knife, that like button, subscribe if you're new, comment for the algorithm, follow my Twitter, I'll be chatting it too. I'm tagged out before, and I'll see you guys next time.